Let's do this, a bit of rugby league action. Got a couple of All-Stars games here today, and we're good to go. Hey guys, how you going today on BKR Sport? We are here for the Women's All-Star game. It is the Indigenous taking on the Maori All Stars, or the Maori Ferns. I think they were last year. I'm not too sure if they are still this year. But this is the women's game, so don't freak out if you can't. Right now you'd be watching anyway, so you've got the time to watch it. But don't freak out. This isn't obviously the men's game. That's on a little bit later on, about 7 o'clock Queensland time. We will be live streaming that game as well. But this game is going to be a good one, man. This game is going to be a real good one. I don't believe in the entirety of the concept in the women's game. You have seen the Maori or Indigenous side go back-to-back, and last year the Maori Ferns did obviously win. So it's lining up there for an Indigenous win up there in North Queensland at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. But there's two good teams here that I'm really looking forward to watching on, man. But obviously, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get into the two-team lineups and see what we have on offer. Now, the fullback for the Indigenous side tonight is Tamika Upton. She is the current women's NRLW Dally M winner of the year, so really looking forward to seeing what she can do as the fullback. You got Monique Donovan and Kimberly Hunt on the wings, with my girl Jamie Chapman and Bobby Law in the centres. Obviously, Chapo playing for the Titans. You go into the 5'8", another Titans girl here, Talia Fuimaono, who was out most of last year with injury. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what she can provide here today for the Indigenous side, because honestly, I genuinely believe with Talia Fuimaono, the Titans do go on to win the NRLW last year. I think the team was just so quality, man. And, you know, just that little bit more experience there in that 5'8" position. I think that Fuimaono is one of the primo 5'8s of the competition. So, really looking forward to seeing what she can do. And the number 7, halfback, Kira Dibb. You go into the front row, Talisha Harden and Tamaya Kelly-Signs, with the number 9 being Quincy Dodd. She's also the captain as the hooker. You go into the back row, Olivia Koenig and Shaylee Bent. And then we've got the 13, Kaylee Joseph. So, really solid starting 13 there for the Indigenous side. And then they go to the interchange. You've got Tanika Todd Hunter, who had a great year last year. Grace Kemp, Janelle Williams, and Mahalia Murphy, with Jasmine Peters as the 18th woman replacement. So, yeah, again, really damn well strong team there for the Indigenous. Love they've got Tamika Upton. I do love that halves pairing as well, Akira Dibb and Talia Fuimaono and Quincy Dodd. It's a great spine. It's a really good spine. I do think the spine of the Māori team do really kind of give them a good push, but overall, you've got Jamie Chapo, who scored a hat-trick in the grand final last season. You know, Shaylee Bent, one of the better back rowers alongside Olivia Koenig in the competition. You know, you go just everywhere, and there's just such good quality for this Indigenous side. So, look, this is the first game of the season for these girls, so there will be a bit of rust around. But at the end of the day, you know, it's going to be a great game to watch. Now, let's look over at the Māori team here today. The fullback is Corbin Baxter. She's the Roosters, with Zali Faye and Jasmine Strange on the wings. You got the centres, Shanice Parker and Batil Vetted Walsh, with the 5'8" being Racine McGregor and 7 being Zahara Tamara. So that is a really good 1, 6, and 7 right there. Front row, best prop in the game, Shannon Mato with Maya Hilmawana alongside her, and then Destiny Brill as the hooker as well, who is just absolutely superb. Used to play for the Titans. I think she's in the Broncos now, if I'm not mistaken, or Cowboys. No, I think it's the Broncos. You go into the back row, Anessa Biddle and Kennedy Charrington, with Brooke Anderson as the lock. You go to the interchange, Ashley Quinlan, Kerahitin Matua, Rima Butler, and Shante Tamara, with Tiana Raffstrand-Smith as the 18th woman replacement. And they've got Liam Kennedy here as a senior review official, but they don't actually have the referee. I would assume it's probably like a Belinda Sharp or a Casey Badger. I'm not too sure. That's just kind of what I'm assuming. But overall, at the end of the day, I do think that this Indigenous side should win with their lineup. But that forward pack of the Māori team, Shannon Mato, Destiny Brill, Mai Hilmawana, Anessa Biddle, Kennedy Charrington, and Brooke Anderson, that is a really solid forward pack, man. And although, you know, we do have the likes of, you know, Shaylee Bent, Olivia Koenig, Keela Joseph, and whatnot over there in the forwards, Talia Harden, also fantastic. To be fair, look, there's really, both these teams are just absolutely jam-packed. It's so hard to tell, but I will go with the Indigenous side today. I will go and say the Indigenous side win. Very close game though. 2 points, 4 points. I don't know. Just excited, man. Just excited. Last year, like I said, it was a 4-point win to the Maori Ferns. I think it was 16-12, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see how it goes at this time around in Townsville. But guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, jump into the comment section, let me know your thoughts. Who are you going for? You know, who do you think will win, and what players are you watching out for? I think if I was, because a lot of people don't watch the women's game, right? A lot of people will tune into these streams that I do, even though they don't like women's games, realistically. So, one, I believe you should, because the women's game is actually a lot better than people give it credit for. And also, two, the talent is so much better than it was 6 years ago. You know, the tournament, the NRLW was kind of rightfully, well, not even really rightfully, the NRLW had cause and reason for complaints in the early days. But people forgot that it was the early days, right? And that was always going to be lacking quality comparatively to the men's game, based on the fact that it was a new competition, right? You give the Women's Cup 108, 110, 115 years, and look, they'll be at a very, very quality, damn well level, right? But this is still the start. But you have seen the quality really drastically increase recently, and it's just so exciting to watch, and that's why you saw me really get behind the Titans women last year. I love it. I absolutely love it, man. And yeah, it's an exciting game, and there's some big hits there as well. Yes, you will see a lot of errors tonight. It just is what it is, guys. This is the first game of the season, and you'll probably see a lot of errors in the men's game too. I'll be honest with you. You'll probably see a lot of errors there too, because again, it's a very, very meaningful, culturally impacting game, but it is also the preseason, right? So I do have to bring you kind of to understanding that this is the first official game for both men's and women's of the season. All right, so do expect a lot of errors in tonight's game on both women's and in both men's. But yeah, look, I just love my footy, man. I just love my footy, and we've got some good footy to come here today. Zach Hewitt with the $3 Redo donation. He slapped it down early. Gee whiz, Zach, love your work. Says team with I, A, and O in their name wins, I reckon. Why? Why are you doing this, Zach? Why have we been here for like 5 minutes and we've already got some silly comment like this? What do you mean? What is this? What is this? I don't know. I appreciate you for your donation, but you're a silly man. You're silly man. Dasmate says, at work taking me third half. Okay. For God's sake, with 2 comments in, we've got someone taking a third half hour poo today watching this stream, and we've got someone saying that the team with the I, A, and O in their name wins, I reckon, which is both teams. If people don't recognise. Let's see the third one. We've actually got a great comment here from Cavi Bar. Says, Tamika Upton player of the match this match, just you watch. Hey, listen, it's not really a kind of out there kind of question or statement to make. I'm not going to lie, brother. You haven't made a crazy statement there. She did win the Dally M of the year last year alongside Kaylen Bonga. Both Knights fullbacks in the men's and the women's on the Dally M. So, look, I will watch as it probably happens, but I'm going to back in Jamie Chapo. Oh, I'm back in Chapo. Yes, I am. I'm backing in Chapo. Justin Sano says, love it, Dad's getting paid to poop is very satisfying. What's wrong with you people here today? As a Sports says, yo, Blaze, footy back, baby. Massive 2024, going to be a good game. 16-14 Indigenous women for me. Well, that'll be a good game. I love that. Yeah, I went down to my first training session for the year with the Titans boys today, which was great to see. So, yeah, here we go. So, the All Stars results recently. 2019, Maori 8-4. 2020, Indigenous 10-4. 2021, the Maori 24-0. The Indigenous in 2022, 8-8. 2023, Maori 16-12. And then 2024 is this game here. So, back and forth, baby. Gee whiz. Interesting. But, I was down at Titans training today. Yeah, just really good, man. I was standing there by myself in the rain. Boothie obviously welcomed me, and I didn't want to go inside, especially with Desi. I haven't, really kind of officially met Desi yet. So I didn't really kind of want to just go onto the field under the cover like I would normally do. So I was very thankful that Boothie, Aaron Booth, was said, get out of the rain, come onto the cover, man, because it was pretty bad at one stage, but it was kind of just constant, that drizzle, right? But we're back. We definitely are back. As the Sports says, goddamn, the rain in Townsville, pour it down. Yeah, it's just raining everywhere in Queensland today, everywhere. Adam Bray says, the Indigenous women's team by 4 for me. I like it. Sneaky feeling the Maori win, Slapper says. Okay, well, they might break the streak of back and back. As Sports, I'm just worried about the Maori pack overpowering the Indigenous, but let's see. The Maori pack is absolutely unreal. But here we go. We've got the Maori haka and the Indigenous war cry. I love this. This is always the best part of these kind of events because you get to see the real solid culture. And first up here, we've got the Indigenous war cry. And it's good because back in the day, I remember they would actually kind of put them going up against each other, like Samoa and Tonga. So you would see the Sipitao and the Sivitao go up against each other at the same time. But now you get to really kind of witness the Indigenous culture and then also the Maori culture separately, which is great. As Sports said, that's right. Spider-Max, I can't pick the winner. Both teams are champions in their own right. Absolutely. Lachlan Anton says, hi, Blaze, going the Indigenous women to win by 6. I love it. I love it. Warcry versus the Haka, yep. Medvedev says Indigenous 26-12. That's a big score for the women as well, Medvedev. I won't lie. That is a big score for the women. NRL fans, the Maori win 14-10. Medvedev says, where's the E and U? Oh my god. Lachlan Hampton says, my play to watch Shannon Marto. Oh, mate. You have to be watching Shannon Marto. She is the best front rower in the game. She is the best front rower in the game. I'm sorry, I know Millie Boyle's there, but Shannon Marto was the best front rower last season in 2023. And I can tell you right now that Jessica Ellison's not too far behind her. I can tell you that for free. So there's a reason why the Titans got into the grand final. Lack the experience in that grand final. With that being said, 2024, baby. Here's Chapo. Get into him, Chapo. I just love the cultural aspect, man. How good is this? He's just so good. As well says, look, I won't be surprised if we see the Maori win with that pack. Where is the sellout in the crowd? It's dead. The men's game will sell out. With all due respect, obviously, people, especially with the rain here as well, like it is raining, so you're probably not even going to see a sellout for the men's game. But, you know, with all due respect, a lot of people aren't really haven't bought into the women's game just as yet. It just kind of is what it is. Slapper says he gangbanging. I don't even know what that means. Medvedev says, am I becoming like a boomer or something? What does that mean? Where's the sunny weather we normally see in Queensland? Yeah, it's been really great. Like this year, it's been too hot, too muggy. But now this has just been awful weather today. It's just awful weather. But I guess it's a bit of a, you know, reprieve from the mugginess that we've had in Queensland recently. Logan Ballsack said, I think the team that's playing will win. Thank you very much. Thank you, mate. Charlie Johnson says Jasmine Strange is scoring 100%. Zach says, wasn't there a rule anyone who said that gets timed out? Said what? Anyone? Oh, blood. Oh, yeah, no, blood. You can say blood. You can say it, but it's just like anyone who says blood, B-L-U-D, you're just trying to be English. Like it's not an Australian thing, lads. Yeah, Tasman Strange is a good player though, Charlie Johnson. I wouldn't be surprised. No, I know Slava. Spider-Meg says, I watched my Storm got their butt kicked last night. But it's a pre-season and you played one player, or arguably two. Trent Loiero into the lock when he's a back rower, and then Ryan Pappenhausen as the fullback. But at the end of the day, there you go, there's the Indigenous war cry. Get around it. At the end of the day, the Bulldogs played a pretty full-strength team besides Viliami Kickout, Stephen Crichton, and Josh O'Carr. So I wouldn't be too upset that you lost that game. I genuinely think that there was a lot more negatives to that Dogs team. By the way, I want to put this out there. I understand that Bronson Cherry's stats were good for him yesterday, but I just think that if you watched the game, you also didn't see a great deal until the second half. So it's kind of right to say that it wasn't great early days, but I also labelled it as... I also said that it was potentially just rust from the fact that he hasn't played for a very long time. I had a lot more questions last night rather than positives for the Doggies, but you know, it's just interesting to see kind of people going crazy over certain players, and it's just like, well, there was reason for concern. There absolutely still a reason for concern. I watched my... that's right. History's my favourite subject, and I always loved learning about the Aboriginal history and culture. Yeah, for sure. I think when you're Australian, mate, you always have some form of, like, in-touch kind of emotion and feeling with the kind of culture of this country, I would say. I know I do, anyway. But here's the Maori haka here for the women. Maybe that's right. As Sports says, who ready for the Fox and can't pair with the hammer? Oh, God, how good's that, mate? No, it's not even just that, right? You've got to look at the fact that everyone at the Titans and all the fans and whatnot, we kind of know who wins that battle internally. But externally, people don't know who wins between Jojo Fafita and Alofiana Campera. And they're partnering up against each other tonight. Jojo Fafita for the Indigenous All Stars, no, for the Maori All Stars, and Alofiana Campera for the Indigenous. So, yeah. Broggy Sports getting around it. Slubber says... Sports says, I'm excited to see the back five of the Indigenous pace all over the shop. Yeah, it's crazy. The 1 through 7 for the Indigenous All Stars tonight in the men's game is just ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. I would have liked a bit of a better crowd than this, though. Like, yeah, you know, I would have liked a bit of a better crowd than this. I was talking to one of our boys today about the International over in Hamilton last year, and we were talking about how, like, it was such a great win for New Zealand, but the crowd just wasn't there. You know, and we were both just super disappointed. And I'd say the same about this one. Like, this is just, yeah, it's a bit sad. There's like 200 people in attendance right now. Like, guys, get out. I know it's raining and whatnot, but you're still undercover if you've got tickets through the other sections. Someone get out there. Like, it's not like the game is too far away in the men's game either. Like, the men's game starts at 7 o'clock. It's 4:50 right now, so 2 hours and 10 minutes away. I guess you'll see people start to turn up maybe in about an hour or so, but it's just like, look at the crowd right now. Like, guys, support the game. Blood, that's my favourite word, Sue-woo. Oh my god. You need help, Grayson. Never says, if I was in Townsville, I'd definitely be there for sure. Mate, Never, you are a Cowboys fan. But then again, apparently Cowboys fans nowadays have actually never been to Townsville. As his wife says, if this was Sydney, it would be packed. No, it wouldn't be. We've seen it before. We've seen New South Wales, the women's origin between New South Wales and Queensland. The women's origin didn't really get a great deal at Combank last year. 8:10 p.m. New South Wales. Yeah, no one cares about New South Wales, mate. It's all about Queensland, baby. Gee whiz, come on now. But all right, whoever wins origin is what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go by Queensland time when Queensland win, and New South Wales time when New South Wales win. So, at the end of the day, we never go via New South Wales time because they never win. Comprende español? I speak inglés. Start a chant. No, not reading it. Slovis says, might as well watch both games if you're going. Cowboys fans are... Okay. But yes, you're right. You are right. Like, if you buy a ticket, you may as well go to both. By the way, I'm so excited for the 1st of March, guys. You'll really... I won't be able to put it on the channel. But if you're on Instagram or Facebook and whatnot, keep an eye on things. There's a really big thing coming out on the 1st of March. But alright, we have started here, guys. The Indigenous kicking off to the Maori All Stars. And they drop the ball, but it goes backwards. Also wet weather tonight, guys, so you got to expect that. So apparently there's quarters tonight, right? So 15-minute quarters. Obviously, it's an All-Stars game, so there's different kind of rules here and there. But the Maori All Stars get this ball to the 15. Gee whiz, that was a sight. Lafayette says, oh, this is the women's one. Yeah, this is the women's one, mate. The men's one will start at 7 p.m. Queensland time tonight. Well, I forgot all about Townsville after I left. Well, there you go. Yeah, Lafayette, Dragons vs Titans round 1. It's actually Titans vs Dragons round 1 because we host it, because you come to our sexy little stadium up north. But 4 tackle here for the Maori All Stars. They'll get this ball out to the 42. Yeah, if I was to look at like a play to kind of break away here today, I'll take 3 here for Indigenous, Jamie Chapo, Tamika Upton, and we'll go to Leah Fuimona. The 3 there, and that's the 3 backs though. No, I'll still take them. For the Maori All Stars, I will take Jasmine Strange. It was Zahara Tamara, puts that ball up, and Tamika Upton, great grab. And Shannon Martin was offside, so she couldn't make that tackle. But I would take Jasmine Strange on the wing. I would take probably... Racing McGregor's really solid there as well for the Drags. And Shannon Marto. You know, there's just... there is a lot of quality in this Māori team. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they win, eh? But be a good game. 3rd tackle now. 42 metres out here for the Indigenous. They're on the roll here, baby. They're on the roll. Good little inside play there. Oh, no. Vanessa Biddle's lost the ball. No, it is actually Kelly Signs. It is Tamaya Kelly Signs there. Drops the ball in a great position for the Indigenous. Corruption says, where are you watching this? Jay has just dropped the link to it. But great tackle there from Brooke Anderson. Jeez. And just pops out. Just pops out. Yeah, the lollies are gone. The lollies are gone. Still 80% humidity. It's actually quite nice on the Gold Coast right now. It's about 25, 26 degrees. And like I said, and there's no real humidity at the moment, so it's real good comparatively to what it's been recently, man. But the Māori, they go left-hand side. They're 35 metres out of their own line. They give it out to the wing. Oh, that's a brilliant tackle there. Zali Faye got absolutely crunched there. There's a number 5 there for the Indigenous. That was a great tackle. Kimberly Hunt. Kimberly Hunt, is she Dragons? For people who kind of know more about the women's game than me, like obviously I watch Titans, but I don't get to watch a great deal of everybody else. Is Kimberly Hunt Dragons? So someone can Google it probably as well. Third tackle now. They go, I would love them to have like put the logo of the team that they play for like somewhere on the pants or something like that. I think they've done that previously in some kind of factor of the game. Fourth tackle, they go left hand side. Shanamato. Big bopper. Is she? Oh, she's offloaded it straight to... she's offloaded it straight to the Indigenous. Not great there. It was a great run until it wasn't. It's a great run until she passed it. Just keep on running it. Oh, geez, there's some big hits here early days already. A Biddle there with a solid tackle on Kelly Science. They go right-hand side here. And Olivia Koenig taking it up the halfway point here for the Indigenous. Third tackle. I want to see this ball go to the left-hand side. I feel like the left-hand side attack is what the Indigenous should really utilise here tonight. Fourth tackle. To be fair, that is the side of Shales and Jane. As the sport says, Jamie Chapman are going to score a hattie. Mark my words. Hey, listen, we're not going to disagree with that. Fifth tackle here at the 35. At least it's going to be difficult to make some good catches here today. If you put pressure on, there should be mistakes made. That's a great take by Zali Faye, though. That is a great take by Zali Faye. Zali Faye, she plays for Tigers. I don't know, we've got Zali Faye. She plays for, oh no, the Batamata of the Squeal. And who was the other one that I was looking for before? The other one that I was looking for... I can't remember who I was looking for. Oh, Kimberly Hunt, that's right. That's a penalty. That is a penalty to the Maori. Kimberly Hunt. She plays for, she's not a reporter. Oh, the Eels as well. Gee whiz, everyone's an Eels player. Discipline key today, both men and women. Yeah, for sure. Especially when it's effectively the preseason, right? So, 10 minutes to go here, the first quarter, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. The Maori will probably get the first attacking set of the game here. Still 50 out, but it's an attacking set. And that's a Biddle. Gets his ball to the 40. She plays for the Sharkies. She's a Sharky. Well, she's just gained an extra 5 metres after she's caught held. Well, back they go right. First tackle. Also, fast play the ball. Going to be quick with the hookers. There's two really good hookers. Well, everyone's good in this game. It's an All-Stars game. But Destiny Brill is peak, and then you've got... who's the night again for the Indigenous? Quincy Dodd. I would lean with Destiny Brill there, though. Right-hand side, here they go. Here comes the Maori. Slapped down by Chapman. Really nice work there. So the Maori team, 18 metres out. They give it out to their centre. Now back into the big bopper. And she'll be 10 metres out of the line. Are you allowed pizza still? Slapper, unfortunately, right now, or fortunately, unfortunately, I actually am allowed. One second here. Let that side. Maori team. Oh, knock on. Knock on. So I'll tell you, so I am on a diet, but not a strict diet, right? So I'm not on keto or carnivore or anything like that. It just doesn't really kind of... Keto I could do, but I don't want to. And carnivore, it just didn't really kind of work with what I was doing, right? It just didn't really feel good. So I'm just on a low carb kind of diet, which obviously doesn't fit with pizza. But I technically can have cheat meals and whatnot, just like very occasionally. But with that being said, no slapper. Because I know what that means. So with that being said, no. JA says, please tell me the men are playing a full game, not this quarter by quarter bullshit. You got to remember, Jay, it's an All-Stars game. There will be quarters for the men's too. It's a preseason, right? So second tackle now at the 22. Don't worry about that penalty. Update the scoreboard. Oh, yeah, we're going to update the scoreboard. To be fair, will it do anything different? Because there is no score in this game. Oh, yeah, okay. At least gives the time. There you go. There we go. Let's move that back a little bit like that. There we go. He's a cheeky little perfectionist when it comes to that. Yeah, great to see Talia back from that ankle injury. Alright, sounds vegan. It's definitely not vegan. Oh, what did I have before? I've been having that My Muscle Chef stuff. These things. These bad boys. I had one literally right before I started up today. So second tackle here for the Indigenous. They're at the halfway point. And it tastes good. It does. It dead set tastes good. So they'll go right-hand side. Off to Kira Dibb, Olivia Curtin lost that ball, but luckily it was kind of backwards. They have been going right-hand side this entire time. Tamika Upton. Tamika Upton's still going. Tamika Upton's still going. Gets the offload away. Taken down. 4 tackle here at the 28. Responds to the man. There's a mistake there from the Maoris. So the Maori with the ball now at the 20. I would expect a very low-scoring game here today, guys, with this weather conditions. Already making errors. 1, it's raining. 2, this is the first game for these girls, right? So it's to be expected. Errors in both games tonight. So it's going to be second tackle here for the Maoris. Vetty Walsh rolls the ball back, and then Shannon Marta with a big run up the guts. I regret my tip. Yeah, I would regret your tip in regards to the overall score. I still think... I think so far you probably lean slightly askew in favour of the Maori team. They've probably done more. That's a forward pass. Wow, they guess that's a fine pass. Don't know about that one, but fit tackle here for the Maoris. They're 15 minutes out of the line. Chance here. Racing McGregor gives off to Zahara Tamara. She'll give it out the back to Vetty Walsh. It's fit tackle. You had to pass it, champ. Had to pass it. Had to pass it. But that was a great break. I do think it came off a forward pass, but it was a great break nonetheless. So 5 minutes to go here, the first quarter. But yeah, Jay, look, I'm not a fan of this quarter stuff either. But it just kind of is a part of the game in these concepts. And especially with it being pre-season. Splits it up quite a lot and gives people kind of enough time to forget about the mistakes that get made. I don't think the quarter time and 3/4 time goes for too long. Half time still goes for about 10-15. Oh, jeez. Keely Joseph gets whacked back to the 35. They're not making a great deal of meters in this game, the Indigenous. 65% to the Maori, 35% to the Indigenous. They need something to go their way here, Indigenous, and right now it's just... Oh! That's point 20 that goes out! Oh! That's an unbelievable kick! That is an unbelievable kick from Kira Dibb. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. From the 30, it goes to about 1 metre out. Oh, 5 metres out. But, like, that is unbelievable. That's an unbelievable kick from the men's. Zacchaeus has got to help me. Got to get home from work through a bunch of Swifties trying to get to the G. Oh, yeah, that's right. Swifties at MCG tonight. There's a radio station here playing Taylor Swift all day. Alright, so 10 metres out here. It's going to be Olivia Koenig, 5 metres out. I just know Jay is just like very twitchy right now. But here's a good chance. The first real solid attacking opportunity for both teams in this first 11 minutes of the game. Keely Joseph rolls his ball back. They give it to Fuimono. Shaylee Bent tried to get the offload away. Couldn't do it though. She had Tamika up and just in behind. Shaylee Bent, she rolls it back to Fuimono. They give it off here to another big bopper, Janelle Williams. And she'll be taking down 6 metres out. 4 tackle. Jasmine Strange with a great tackle. Out of the right-hand side. I think Strange is Newcastle, isn't she? Oh, Quincy Dodd crunching the tackle there. Wow. Rima Butler just absolutely annihilate her. Fuimono, great pass. Chapo, fit tackle. Fit tackle, but it will be 4 metres out from their own line, so it's not like the Māori have a great position, but unfortunately, it probably wasn't the play. I'd disown my child if it liked Taylor Swift, Slapper says. Hey, listen, she's got a couple of good songs here and there, but at the end of the day, it just gets drilled into you. You kind of get shoved down your throat, right, with the Taylor Swift stuff, especially if you're an NFL fan like me, yeah? So you've got to listen to Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift 24/7, and you can't actually, as a high tackle, you can't actually enjoy the game of the Super Bowl because you're having to hear about Taylor Swift the whole time. It's like, bro, I just want to watch the NFL. Is that okay? Is that all right? Thoughts on the kick? Like, at the end of the day, she's going to get... The bigger you get, the more hate you'll get. But overall, her music's not horrible. It's just that unfortunately her name comes with such negativity right now because there's just such an overwhelming amount of just in your face. So 50 out right now. First tackle, 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And she's so close to losing that ball. Surely she's lost it. Yeah, she's lost that ball. So Indigenous will get the ball at the 35. Rima Butler drops it. You can see as soon as she got into that tackle there, the ball was above her head, so the Indigenous just had to kind of slam it down, and the ball was always going to come out here. It was always going to come out, Rima Butler, yeah. You could even argue that Chapo's kind of had a bit of a slap down to that too. Slapper says, I seen you could bet on Swift and old mate kissing on the field after the game. Well, they did, so... And that was a guarantee. Oh, well, I guess it was a guarantee if the Chiefs won. So, effectively, that bet would have been probably worth more than the Chiefs winning. So, it would have been a valuable bet. It would have been valuable because if the Chiefs won, it was always going to happen. And it probably would have been paying better odds. Second tackle here, 45 metres out from the line. We go right-hand side off to make Upton. Upton here, oh, they'll get crunched down here at the 30. Good run, but they really are liking this right-hand side attack. That's got to be a 6 again there. Penalty, there you go. That's a penalty there. It was a flop. I have to say, it's the ultimate flop there. Zach Hewitt says, Fox for blasting Taylor Swift all day, cutting the only few non-Swift songs off with phone calls to sell MCG tickets for a concert. To sell them? Watch, they weren't giving away. Are you saying sell them? There's no way that there's no way they would have been selling them on the radio. First tackle, 27 seconds to go here, first quarter. Don't worry about the quarter, though, because the Indigenous will have the ball back in the second quarter regardless. Not sell giveaway. I was going to say, that's so dodgy if that's what they're doing. At the back now. They get up to Upton. Upton kicks it through here for Shailene Bent! Boom, 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 boom. That's the Titans right in your face, baby. Now we're talking. Ooh, ooh. Big Shales. Shailene Bent. Let's go, my girl. Now we're talking. Hey, right on quarter time. Tamika Upton, Dally M, winner of the year, gets a nice little grubber on through. Really nice there. Upton just sees Shailene Bent making the run, and the ball is a beautiful kick. So, Shailene! Boom, 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 boom. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Nice work there. No, I disagree with the commentary here. They said that Tamika Upton kicked in behind for herself. I don't think so. Commentary, you're completely and utterly incorrect. There's no way that ball was kicked for herself. It was kicked way too hard for herself, and Shailene Bent was absolutely powering through. In what world was that ball kicked for herself? Never was. It was always kicked for Shales. Always. But great kick from Tamika Upton. Great kick. But I just think that's absolutely... It's ridiculous commentary. In no world was she kicking that through for herself. One, there was too many players in front of her, and two, you got a rampaging Shales coming through. Look at this. You tell me if she's kicking this for herself. In no world. In no world. Jeez. And they're going to miss the kick, though. Jeez, that's not a good kick. It's kind of just to the left of the post. So that's going to be quarter time here. Stays at 4-0. Kira Dibb is the one who does miss the kick there. But the Indigenous... Or would you say it's against the run of play? I don't know. It's kind of 50-50. I don't know if I'd lean with the Maori team so far or the Indigenous team so far, but it's been quite an eventful first quarter. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. It's going to be a close game for sure, but I do think the Indigenous are starting to kind of get that bit of a roll on. Got my Titans membership today also, so let's go Shailene. There you go. Lachlan says Upton on fire. Right in the buzzer, maybe it says. Absolutely. Tamika's signature play. No, her signature play is kicking for herself, which is what I'm disagreeing with. Very dodgy game in general, full of errors and penalties. Nah, not a dodgy game at all, mate. Again, you guys need to... Like, this is the thing as well. Like, the Titans are expected to lose by a large amount on Sunday, right? People are going to be like, oh, the Titans are done. But we aren't playing a single starter in the game, right? For our actual 13. We're literally not playing kind of anybody besides our development, yeah? Which is really exciting for Titans fans, but people just don't watch these games and understand that this concept is a cultural representation, but it's also the preseason. So this game, although it has a lot more meaning and impact, this is the first time these women and men are playing professional rugby league in 5 months. Since October. Some of these people wouldn't have even been playing since the first week of September last year. So there's always going to be errors. I don't think it's a dodgy game at all here. I think that there's always going to be errors. Plus, you add in the rain. Like, this game could be played in the middle of the season, and the rain is always going to create errors anyway. I wouldn't say this is a dodgy game. Julie Penfold getting around it. Appreciate you, Julie. Zach says 4-0, just like Arsenal West Ham at half-time on the weekend. Arsenal fans. The fact that you and Liverpool think that you're like actually in a good race right now is concerning. Technically sitting at the top of the table right now. Meredith says, even when the season starts, every team will have their errors and will not be as clean as start off. Every player, absolutely. That's how it works. You know, you don't start off and you don't play like a... Nathan Cleary doesn't play like his grand final performance. Nathan Cleary doesn't play like his grand final performance in the preseason. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. Most games for the All Stars women, Shaylee Bent and Quincy Dodd tied with 6, and Zahara Tamara is third. You got equal first there, and then third. But Shaylee with the first try to open this game. This game's been quality. I agree, Lachlan. I've enjoyed this game so far. People will insult it, but I've enjoyed it. But yeah, the season, that's why you wait until about probably 10 games into the season before you really start seeing anything of real kind of solid quality. No. You do obviously know who's going to be the good teams before the season starts, but you do have a good idea, you get a better idea 10 weeks in, because the players have started to remove that area out of the game, the laziness out of the game. They've got what's it called, the match fitness and whatnot, right? So... But alright, what's going on here? Can you guys hear that? Is there, like, audio a little bit dodgy right now? But the Maori All Stars will get this ball at the 20. I feel like their audio is kind of struggling right now. First tackle at the 20. They give it out the left-hand side. Now 25 metres out, second tackle. Audio's fine. Well, it is now. It wasn't before. It was... Here we go. Down the wing. No, taken down at the 25, third tackle. Yeah, I actually don't have a problem with this game at all at the moment. Good run there by Batilla Vete Walsh. She was at the Eels. I feel like she's at the Tigers now. She plays for New South Wales. Decent enough play there, Batilla Vete Walsh. By the way, guys, we've got 4 preseason games we're streaming live tomorrow. 4. Up it goes there from Racing McGregor, but Tamika Upton, she's not dropping it. She gets this ball out to the 30. She is not dropping that ball. She's always grabbing that one. Good little run up the guts there at the 40. The quarters feel really weird. Like, the game started at probably, what, about 4:50? Maybe 4:55? 4:50, 4:55. And we're in the second quarter, it's like 5:14. Oh, they're away here. They're away here, Chapo! 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 The Titans are in control of this game, baby. We've got Shaylee. We've got Jamie Chapo. Who's next? Talia Fuimaono. And don't worry, Shannon Mato will score for the Maori All Stars as well. The Titans are controlling this game. Indigenous All Stars are getting a good run through here now. Look at this. The big old Chapo cuts underneath and then pushes off Destiny Brill, and then just absolutely gets around everyone and smacks out Corbin Baxter to put the ball over the line. Titans NRLW go. Jamie Chapo, she's too good, son. Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it does make the game feel short as slap. I agree. That's what I was trying to get at. But yeah, there we go. Titans NRLW go. The big L Chapo. Unbelievable. Give me another Titans try. Give me another one. It's just too good right now. We're just too good. It's only Titans who have scored in this game. Give Talia the kick. Make it 10-0. It's only Titans. Titans taking over, baby. It's taking over. You can't stop us. It's not possible, man. It's not possible. And they will get the kick. So it is a 10-0 here to the Indigenous. 10-0. So Jamie Chapo in NRL from 2020 to 2023. 23 games, 16 tries, 20 line breaks, and average run meters of 99. Wowee. Average run meters 99. El Chapo. Boom, boom, boom. The former Colonel Stingray. Don't worry, mate. She's now a burly boss. The burly boss. Burly babes. 12 minutes to go here of the first half. Parramatta Eels versus Yo Ella Champion. 12 minutes to go here of the Titans versus Maori game. Titans lead 10-0. Or 8-0. Alright, so Indigenous now get this ball at the 5. I just realised, so because there is quarter time, so apparently, geez, okay, because there is quarter time, the Maori All Stars receives the kick, but the Indigenous scored on half time, so they must have had to have kicked it there and scored there, otherwise it would have been a kickoff. That's weird. They get that offload away, they've got a breakaway on the left. Appreciate that, Parramatta Eels. Says, I love your vids and keep up the amazing work. Get around it. We hit 25,000 subscribers yesterday, which is pretty awesome, so appreciate you guys. Oh, no, Rosa, mate, we said this as it was happening, mate. Notice how it's all Titans players scoring. Oh, we noticed it, so don't you worry. Oh, don't you worry. Taking over. We're taking over. No one can stop us. Fit tackle. It's actually infuriating. It's infuriating how good we are. Fit tackle. They roll this ball back at the 40 off to Tamika Upton. She'll whack that ball up. Good pressure here from the Indigenous. Knock on. Shay Lee gets the ball at the 15. They all call a penalty here for someone taking off the ball. But, yeah, beautiful. Giovanni Vitello says, game feels shorter, question mark. That's unfortunate. This game dictates the length. Okay. No. Not reading the rest of the coming out. No. Cam Brody says, that Titans 2024 Premiership looking real good right about now. Are you talking about the men's or the women's, mate? I'm talking about both. Could you imagine the scenes if it, like... That'd be pretty impressive if, like, you saw a men's and women's team win in the same day. Could you imagine, right? Because this is the thing. Tweedhead Seagulls could win the Queensland Cup. Especially when they're getting Keanu Kenny, they're getting Tony Francis and the likes. Imagine the Titans women's win and the Titans men win. Imagine having 3 teams on the same day. Oh, to be fair, the Panthers... No, but the Panthers didn't have a women's team, so it wasn't on the same day. I'm talking about, like, on grand final day, you get Queensland Cup versus New South Wales Cup, you get the women's grand final, and you get the men's grand final. Be crazy if one club won all 3 of those games. Last year, the Rabbitohs won, the Knights won, and the Panthers won. Alright, so it'll be the Maori All Stars. They're 15 metres out here from the line. Parade will be insane. Mate, I won't survive to get to the parade, mate. I don't know what parade you're talking about. Oh, Zali Face caught that. Oh, it's a contested catch, so it should be fine. So it's Indigenous ball here, 8 metres out from their own line. The season may not have started yet, but Titans 24 NRLW Premiers. It's just a fact at this point, lad, the ball sags. And there's no Dogs team, so you have to get around the Titans. Never would have thought Strange is a Māori. Why? Why, Sam? So third tackle now at the 25. Mahalia Murphy now with the ball. Mahalia, big fan of BKR Sport, Mahalia Murphy. Big fan. 32 metres out here from their own line. Oh, jeez. Nearly eye tackle there. Taking it to 40. Fit tackle, right-hand side. And Kira Dibb will get this ball into the corner. Nice kick. Ooh. Jeez, they could have easily made a mistake back there, but Zali Faye grabs it. Just seeing clips of her at the pub tackling that bloke and listening to her interviews. Thought she was Aussie. Well, fair enough. But with that being said, like... Oh, lost ball from the Maori team. That's a penalty. Hey, that's definitely a penalty. Okay, there's 2 penalties here. One, she lost the ball and the player who grabbed it was in front of her. Penalty. Secondly, there was a hit that had nothing to do with the play. That's definitely another penalty. Great tackle there by Bobby Law and Kimberly Hunt. But that's definitely a penalty. It's a warning. It's not a sin-bin. But, like, what is she doing? What is she doing? Jay's mates turned up. And Jay's done what I thought he was going to do immediately. 7.5 minutes to go here, the first half. The Indigenous, they're up 10-0 already. 2 Titans players have scored. Can we get another Titans player to score a try here? It's just a sign that we're going to see Alofiana Khan-Pereira and Jojo Fafita go crazy tonight. Second tackle here, and Kena Balasia. Second tackle here, 10 metres out from the line. Definitely your mate, Jay. Definitely your mate. Chance here for Chapo. Chapo. She'll get that ball offload to Mahali Murphy. And Murphy will be taken down 5 metres out from the line. Third tackle. I actually like now that I've watched more NRLW that I can actually see the players and know the players. Comparatively when I first started kind of streaming, I had no idea. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is all over the shop. But they still might score anyway. They will score anyway. Kimberly Hunt there will score. And it'll be 14-0 with the kick to come. That was kind of a broken down play, but Kimberly Hunt will pick the ball up and not knock it on and score the try in the wing. So there you go, 14-0 with the kick to come. I don't know if it's a great play there, Medvedev. I don't think so. I think it's the broken down play. Look at this. The ball goes to the back. Just a pass across there from the front rower. Kira Dibb, I think, was trying to get a cutout play to Bobby Law, but it didn't kind of get there. Landed on the ground, and Bobby Law picks it up and then passes it to the right. Sando says, just turn it on try time, mate. You just turn it on now? You missed the 2 Titans tries. Gee whiz, get a grip. Jay says, still raining there? Yes. It's always hard, though, to see on TV until they do a different angle. The different angle picks it up. Defense didn't slide quick enough. Agree, Sundo, but I will also say that the play was broken down. Yeah, it's definitely raining. You can still see it above him. I think that mainly came down to the fact that it was a broken play. Gee, she scored 5 tries in 7 games last year. Sam says, pass was shocking, but I rate Dibb. She was good for the Cowboys. Yeah, she was good. Well, if they're playing this game, then they're pretty good. But Bobby Law, it was good as well. She brought in Zali Faye. Zali Faye was the winger there for the Maori All Stars, and she obviously came inside, and that's when she passed it, so it was really nice. Yeah, Toxic, the Indigenous girls are doing good, man. It was kind of a 50-50 battle, probably slightly leaning with the Maori All Stars early. But since then, it's just been Indigenous kind of going on a tear. Jamie Chapo try, Shaylee Bent try, and now we have a nice little try for Kimberly Hunt at the right-hand wing. Alright, so she gets that conversion. 16-0. Zach Hewitt says, speaking of that Arsenal-West Ham game before, is Malcolm still kicking around? Well, we don't know, because it's been the off-season, right? So we haven't really been doing streams for ages. We've been doing videos, but not streams. I don't know. Did we hide Malcolm, Jay? Or moderators? Did we? I swear we might have. I swear we got rid of Malcolm because he said something really, really controversial. I can't remember, but this was last year. I can't remember. Did he get roasted and never come back? No, Slubber, you're thinking of the Broncos fan. What was his name? Someone in the chat will remember. No, that would be the Broncos fan who said something ridiculous, and everyone was just like, no. Jay says, I can't remember, I'm old. We know that. Oh, that ball is going to go into the in-goal. Sabelu is that one. Sabelu is the one you're thinking of, Slapper. Sabelu is that one. First tackle here for the Indigenous All Stars. They get this ball at their 15. Static says, will the men's be streamed on 9? No idea, bro. I watched it on KO, but it'll be streamed on BKR Sport, that's for sure. The old Sapelu. Never got hidden, just disappeared, mate. I think he moved to Mexico. I think he moved to Guadalajara. It's the only way, and it's the only thing that makes sense. Aiden says, go to the Broncos. Don't know about that. Left-hand side. Good run. Good run there by the number 9. Quincy. Oh, jeez, that's going to be a penalty. And a quick tap. And they're away here, Dodd. Oh, she loses the ball. First tackle. You're kidding. Oh, my God. Just cracks the good old-fashioned shits he did. Yeah, Jay, yeah, he did. Yeah, he just kind of just... he just disappeared. Very mean. This is no one can replace Golden Anime, though. Golden Anime is like the original idiot. He's like the original Muppet of these chats. Only real OGs remember him. But he turned into a racist, so that's why we had to remove him. Alright, so it's going to be 3.5 minutes to go here of the first half. I remember when I got a Facebook message from Golden Anime begging to come back, and I was like, no, mate, you racially abused people. Like, no. So first, a second tackle here for the Maori All Stars, and they're going to be 25 metres out here from the line. Gee, she's a big bopper. Someone says, Lucky was probably that Bronco fan that clogged the chat with questions. There's a lot of those. Oh, mistake there by the Maori All Stars. Indigenous, get it. Wales, Wales, Wales. Now, that's your mate, Jay. He was obsessed with you. Probably still is obsessed with you. Has photos of you up on his wall. 2 minutes 50 to go here, the first half. Lucky Singe. What a bloke. He plays the victim card 24/7 too. It's so funny. It says there was also Joey. I don't know if you remember him. No, he wasn't really anything. He tried to be Golden Anime, but it just didn't work. Oh no! They've made a mistake here on the first tackle here, the Indigenous, and then the Maori will get another crack. They will get another crack. They will get another crack. Yeah, I've seen that group. You know, there's a couple of guys like Lucky Singe, VJ Stowers, and the likes. All say pretty stupid stuff, but they do it deliberately too. Aiden says, hey, Blaze, hopefully the Broncos can smash the Dirty Roosters in Vegas. Don't faze me. I personally think the Roosters probably win that game, but I'll do my preview later on. So first tackle now, the Maori All Stars. They're 20 metres out. They have to kind of score here to keep this game interesting. She's got Maya Hill-Moana here, 30 metres out. The Indigenous defence has been really good here today. Aiden says, yeah, thanks. Bro, you know me by now. Oh, that's forward pass. It's over the sideline anyway. That was kind of... Yeah, it wasn't great. That wasn't great. Can you guys imagine if... I just want to point this picture out to you. Can you imagine if we live streamed that Broncos-Panthers grand final? That probably would have been the greatest stream of all time. I would say. That probably would have been the greatest live stream of all time. We would have had thousands of people live in the chat. We would have had thousands. Because we would have had the entire Broncos fan base coming out to attack me for the first 60 minutes. And I would have had to, like... Oh, man, it would be so hard. But that final 20 minutes, it would have... Oh, man, it would have lit up, bro. That would have lit up. That's a knock-on here from the Indigenous, I think. Yep, it is. Canberra says there'll be no eardrums left if you stream that grand final. It's not even that. Like, the chat would have been at war with each other. We would have had, like, the people who love this channel, they would have been going to war in the chat with the people who don't. And it would have just been Broncos talking shit. This wasn't even a knock-on there. Wasn't even a knock-on. That's a weird call. But 17 seconds to go here. A couple of mistakes late on. They get out to the left-hand side. That's a mistake. They could kick it through. And there's a chance here for the Indigenous. There's a chance here for the Indigenous. If they kick it through. Oh, she shouldn't have grabbed it. She should have kicked it through. 4 seconds to go here. She's got to get up quickly. She's got to get up quickly. She plays it. She does play it. Left-hand side. And doesn't matter. Half-time. Gee whiz. Views would have went from 5,000 to 500. Cleary scored. I don't know, man. It would have been pretty crazy because everyone would have been wanting to watch that game. But anyway, that would have been something else, man. That would have been something else. But 16-0 here at halftime. The Indigenous All Stars. They've just been the better team defensively, attacking-wise, everything, realistically. Offensively, you know, Shaylee Bent's got the first try of the game. Right on quarter time, and then you saw Jamie Chapo score, and then you also saw Kimberly Hunt score. So, yeah, 3 solid tries there, and it's been a solid game besides mistakes. We were all expecting mistakes to happen. Mavis says, who is the biggest fan base in this channel? I'd say Titans are pretty up there, obviously, for obvious reasons. I would say the Broncos are pretty closely second. I would nearly even argue there's more Broncos fans than Titans fans in this channel. Who else would there be? Bulldogs have a pretty large supporter base here on the channel. Bulldogs. There's not many Cowboys. There's a few Dolphins, nothing crazy. I'd say there's more Dolphins than Cowboys fans in the channel. Oh, actually, to be fair, there's a few Cowboys. Warriors, we have a big supporter base. Sharks don't really have fans. They only come out for when they hit the grand final. Storm don't really have fans besides people who don't even live in Melbourne or aren't from Melbourne. Canberra, we have a few from Canberra, nothing too crazy though. Panthers fans only happened in the last 3 years. No, there's been more Eels bandwagoners than Panthers bandwagoners. Overall though, I'd say Broncos are probably close to number 1 though, in regards to subscribers. Eels, Slabber says, Bulldogs fans, they appear from everywhere when they play. Exactly. Aiden says, yeah, Blaze, good one. Broncos. I'm not saying the Broncos are good. I'm just saying that they've probably got the number 1 fan base on my channel. As in, the most subscribers are probably from the Broncos. Never says, I see a lot of Chooks fans on here. Yeah, there's a few Chooks fans for sure. There's a few fans of every team, mate. Even the Trolls this year are disappointing. Yeah, I do agree. I do think you're right, Jay. I think you know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. But yeah, I'd say the top 3 fan bases on BKR Sport would be 1 would probably be Broncos still. I'd say Titans 2, and then 3 would probably be Warriors. Maybe Warriors. Camp Brody says, Aiden, I think he's referring to you, by the way. Yep, that is exactly what that was who he was referring to. Camp Brody says, one thing that's guaranteed on BKR Sport is that you definitely find no North Sydney Bears fans here. Fun fact for you, you do, but I just tell them I hate their club. Don't hate their fan base, don't hate their fans by any means, but I hate their club, that's for sure. And I'll never forgive their club for 2015-16. Never, never, ever, never, never, ever, never, 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 ever, never, never, ever, never. I think he's taking so much because he guessed Titans for your team and you didn't reply. Well, Titans is Jay's team, yeah. Bulldogs fan says, there are North Sydney fans at my school, only really teachers though, do go to school on the North Shore though. Yeah, well, there'll be a lot of North Sydney. There is a large North Sydney Bears audience, and I've got nothing wrong with their fan base. I just have a lot of issues with their organisation. Are you sure we can't just hate the fan base too, Slapper? You're going to hate everyone. You're going to hate them regardless. Fan base wise, I don't have a problem with them for now. But then again, if they got a team back, I guarantee you I'll be target number 1 at North Sydney Oval. That's not the reason, Sam. You know, it isn't the reason. But the NRL season's back, so people will start to figure out the reason pretty quickly. But I've enjoyed this game so far, to be honest. So it's 5:30 now. We've still got about an hour and 10 or so until we go live for the next game. So there's still plenty of time. It just feels so short, it does. Because of the quarters, it does feel so short. Yeah, going back to that kick in that first quarter, that was brilliant there to get that kick to 5 metres out. That wasn't the kick that... Was that the kick that ended up being Shaylee Bennett try? I still love the commentary tried to say that was a Tamika Upton kick for herself. No, it wasn't. At any stage, it never looked like she was kicking that for herself. Never looked like it. What's going on here? What's going on here? I don't know what that is. Well then, yeah, that was a shock control. Oh, mate. See, the thing is, moderators can click on channels, yeah? So they can go and see how long the channel's been around for, and I guess everyone can probably do that. Actually, no, because you can't click on their account and click onto their account unless you're a moderator. So you can't. But, yeah, that account probably would have been alive for a couple of days max, if not today. And that's why you'll see with the moderators, they go, welcome to YouTube. Jay specifically will say, welcome to YouTube, which kind of sends me a bit of a notice. Kind of sends me a little bit of a subliminal message to say, okay, this is more than likely. But I can pretty much tell them usually anyway. 2 days, that one. 2 days. So maybe yesterday. Maybe the Doggies game. That's a Doggies fan right there. There you go. Well, we're saying go Broncos, though, which is quite interesting. Then again, Jay, as well, like obviously that one was different, and you're right. I will say, though, a lot of people do create YouTube accounts when they're watching a video or stream to subscribe. A lot of people don't have accounts, right? So not all of them are, but I understand why most of them definitely are, but not all of them are. Tip for you trolls, buy a membership and you'll be untouchable. Yeah, remember when that guy got hidden, so he started donating money so he could send messages? Was that 2 years ago? I think it was on Rugby Union streams. He got hidden from the channel, so we started donating so that it would come up on the screen. It was the best tactic ever. Oh, Slapper, your mate came yesterday, by the way. Your mate turned up for the Bulldogs first Storm pre-season stream. The one who comes in and goes, BKR is stealing a living off you. Stealing a living off you. But we've got 4 preseason games tomorrow, by the way, guys. I should actually go through them to let you know. So we have Knights versus Sharks at 12:45. We have Roosters versus Manly at 2:45. Eels versus Raiders at 4:55. And then Rabbitohs versus Dragons at 7:05, which is the Charity Shield. So we've got a really big day tomorrow. A really, really big day. And then on Sunday, we've got Warriors, Tigers, Cowboys, Broncos, and Dolphins, Titans. Which will be an interesting stream, that. I'm just going to have to sit here and defend the notion that we're not playing any starters in that game. The entirety of the game, I guarantee you. I guarantee you the entirety of that stream will be me saying to Titans fans, relax. Or me saying to people who aren't Titans fans, relax. No, I'm just looking forward to guys like Arama Howe playing that lock. We've also got Jordan Penquit playing. Really looking forward to seeing Josiah Pahulu. Saw him today. He's a bopper, man. He's a bopper. Josiah Pahulu, I was talking to him today. He's a bopper. Camp races 4 games and 4 BKR streams. It sounds like a hell of a Saturday, mate. Sounds like a hell of a Saturday, son. That's for sure. Yeah, we'll be there all day. We'll be there all day, Aruno. So I'll get a coffee into me. Maybe a Coke Zero / Pepsi Max. And we'll be good to go. No pizza, though. no pizza. Because I had my mum. Mum's coming. By the way, guys, it's hard time if you're wondering why we're just talking about other stuff. My mum comes back for a couple of days on Monday, so I know that there's going to be a couple of cheap meals here and there, which will be good. Which will be good. Still have to go to the gym though, but at least I get a couple of cheap meals because I have been really good with my eating recently. Because when it's NRL season and I've got lads like Slapper, I got other people like sending stuff, and then I have a travelling 24/7, it's very hard to go to Belmore and not eat the beautiful Lebanese food. Because Lebanese food is brilliant. I love Lebanese food. Any Zinger boxes lately? No, but KFC is the one thing Mum goes for first. So when she comes back from Fiji, she always goes, I need KFC. So we get KFC. So yeah. That's the first thing we look at there. She looks at, and then I'm just like, I'm not going to say no. Well, you going to say no? I'm not going to say no. Well, I guess that's the beautiful thing about what I do, is that, and I guess I could do BK Trouble with it, but, you know, I go to Belmore, right? So, Mitchell says, with a $15 due donation, appreciate you, Mitchell, says free pizza and Coke. So, that is not a full amount. I think it's not delivered. No, delivered is 25. No, delivered is 26, isn't it, from Domino's? And you get garlic bread too, 26. So I think that would mean that I'd get out of my seat, get in the car, drive down. Can't do that one, Mitchell. Can't do that one, unfortunately. That would consist of me actually doing something. Can't do that one, mate. You want me to get fat? You want me to be fit and healthy? That's what I'd be doing. Walking to the car, too much health. Too much health in the way of the pizza and Coke. So appreciate if you don't know that, Mitchell. Appreciate it. Slava says, cost of living going up. Can't get a pizza for that. You can't get a piece of that nowadays, mate. Can't get a piece of that. Can't even get a movie. You can't even get half a movie ticket for that anymore. Isn't it like $28 to go to the movies nowadays? It's ridiculous. It's actually insane. In Fiji, it's $7 Fiji, $8 Fijian, which is like $5 Australian. Mitchell says, I'm not paying more than that for a pizza. Mate, you're paying that for a pizza and a Coke. You're asking for the world, mate. What do you think you own, Domino's? What's going on here? Zach US says, can't go wrong with a loaded fries and pizza from the old Domino's. Now, I've always just been a pizza garlic bread man. The old pizza garlic bread, just straight up, bit of Pepsi Max, slap. Bit of Supreme pizza, or what did I used to get? Like the chili one, the spicy one. I love spice. But yeah, that's the beauty, man. Like, you go to Belmore, you got beautiful Lebanese food there, round 3. I don't want to be on a keto or a carnivore, right? So I want to be able to enjoy my time. So I'll go down there, I'll enjoy the life of Belmore. I love Lebanese food. And then when you go to Melbourne, you want to eat all kinds of things. Melbourne's great. I can't wait to go to New Zealand. I'm going to try, Daz's cook from the Warriors draft. We'll definitely be doing that at his pie shop. Jeez, his pies look good. Second half's about to start here, by the way, guys. Hit that like button. Do it right now. Do it right, goddamn son. Don't even wait. Hit the like button immediately. Subscribe if you're new around here. Pizza Capers is where it's at, Slava says. I've never been. Don't even know if I've ever eaten from Pizza Capers. Don't know if I ever have. 28 for a movie ticket. As someone who's studying film, my bank account has never been the same. Gee whiz. Big yikes. Oh, sorry. Sam Jenkins, a member for 10 months. I didn't even see that. Says almost had a year, mate. Almost, mate. Make it there. Get it done. Get it done. Zach Hewitt says, I would appreciate you. Zach Hewitt says, I get an Aussie pizza. That better not have pineapple on it, mate. Because you know what happens to people who have pineapple on their pizza on the channel. You know what happens. So the Indigenous will start off with the ball here in the third quarter. They're up 16-0, but that's a good hit there from Shannon Mato from the Maori side. Maori. Fatima getting around it. Second tag leaving the Indigenous at the 30. They get goat status. There's no way you have pineapple on your pizza, Slava. Sam Jenkins says, so I shouldn't mention I like Hawaiian pizzas. We will be seeing you in 5 minutes there, Mr. Sam. We'll be seeing you in 5 minutes, Mr. Sam. Do you think... I can't answer your question, AJ, unfortunately. I can't answer it. Oh, Slapper, you're going to have to... We're going to have to see you in 5 minutes as well, mate. We're going to have to see you in 5 minutes too, my brother. What you doing? Well, anyone who has pineapple on pizza, come on, man. Sort yourself out. All ya. Oh, my God. So while you sit there in that 5 minutes of peace and quiet, have a think to yourselves. Think, why do I do what I do? Why am I the way that I am having pineapple on pizzas? It's just crazy. You need help. Brocky Sports with a $3 donation. Now he's talking. Meat Lovers King. Double Meat Lovers. Boom. Bit of that buffalo spicy sauce too. Oh, now we're talking. Pepperoni man through and through. Campo says, now we're talking. Yeah. The old Supreme though. I do love a bit of olives as well. But yeah, the fire breather, that fire breather that Domino's they used to have, they don't have anymore. When they had that, that was the shit. That was the shit. No chance. Aussie pizza is cheese, bacon, red onion, and egg. Oh, beautiful. Now we're talking. So Indigenous, Tamika Upton, she'll get that ball at the 20. She hasn't lost a single step. Toxie said, I love pineapple on pizza. We've got a couple of people outing themselves here as silly people here. Oh, Jamie Chapo's away here. Chapo! El Chapamundos with the bing, with the bong. It's double here for the El of the Chapo. Oh, get the gun. Bushka. Ew. Titans, 3 tries here today. Oh, big Jamo. Big Jame. How good is Jamie Chapman? She whiz. Oh, look at it. She's hurdling. She's hurdling them. She's hurdling like the pineapple is just flying everywhere. She's just jumping over and hurdling that pineapple. Get that pineapple away from me, she says. Get it away. I'm going to clip this up. I'm going to ask Jamie if she likes pineapple on pizza. And she's going to say no. And that's going to hurt you guys. And I'm going to enjoy knowing that Slapper, Toxic, and Sam Jenkinson are all hurt. Because Jamie Chapman does not like pineapple on pizza. Chapper hat-trick time, Lachlan Hand. Man, it is what it is. Absolutely brilliant she is. She's just unbelievable. She's got a hat-trick in the grand final. She got a hat-trick against the Parramatta Eels in the last game of the regular season last year. And is on a hat-trick right now with still 21 and a half minutes to go. No, 26 and a half minutes to go. She could still get 4. She could get the quad. She could get the quadruple. Oh my goodness me. So there we go. The Indigenous make it 22-0. So it looks like the streak will continue. Maori All Stars, Indigenous, Maori All Stars, Indigenous All Stars, Maori All Stars, Indigenous All Stars. No one has ever won it back-to-back, and last year the Maori team won it. And this year it's all Indigenous. 4 is the bare minimum. Mate, she's going to get 2 tries in the next 11 minutes this third quarter. Don't shoot the messenger. No. I would actually love to see Trell Mitt score tonight. I think considering all the... I would love to see him have a big year this year. Alright, so it will be the Indigenous All Stars. So Talia Fuimono, she'll get this ball off for a big hit. Shannon Martin with a huge hit, but they get the offload away. Talia Fuimono gets this ball to the 20. That hit just then was actually insane from Shannon Martin. 10 minutes to go here of the third quarter, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe. Terrell says, go the Indigenous. Getting around him. Well, they're slapping it down right now. Oh, good run straight up the guts. Third tackle. It's been just a really superb performance here by the Indigenous today. It really has. Really has. Mahali and Murphy now gets this ball to the halfway point. Deary me. Now I'm feeling like pizza. I haven't had pizza for ages. And now I'm feeling like this is all you guys' fault. So they put that ball up in the air. If they get some good pressure here, it's been hard to catch balls here today in today's weather conditions, but they will grab it and they get the offload away. Zali Faye. And she'll get taken out to 30. Fatima says, a pine ball on pizza like Titans not winning grand final. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Jay says, Fire Brother Jay, you missed out in the battle. You missed out in a really, really crazy battle here, son. You can see quite a few timeouts. And I know you know why. I know you know why. We've had the realistic pizza fan versus the fake pizza fan. And I won. The realistic pizza fan won. So now they're going to be 30 minutes out here from the line. They need to score now, though. They need to score now. Chance for a certain number happening named after a bird. Chance here for the Maori All Stars. It's fit tackle, though. Rayma Butler. She's still going, Rayma Butler. She's still going. Oh, so close. Slap, we're going to have to see you in 5 minutes. What's you doing? you cannot win this battle, man. You cannot win this battle, my friend. you can't do it. You cannot do it. You just got double slapped by Jay and Daz as well. Alright, first tackle here. First tackle for the Indigenous side. They go left-hand side to Mahali and Murphy. Massive fan of the BKR sport. Second tackle now at 20. Sorry, that was actually Jasmine Peters. Terrell says, oh, Jasmine, who do you go for in the NRL? Aiden, he goes for the Gold Coast Titans. He's a Suns fan, so it doesn't make sense. But there's a knock on there from the Indigenous Keely Joseph. So it'll be the Maori All Stars get this ball here at the 35. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Desmond says. Yeah, wow, they do really good in the NRL. Really good, because they can't do anything in the NFL. Keely Joseph, there wasn't nothing wrong with that, but it would the there's nothing wrong with the pass, but Keely Joseph will lose that ball. Terrell, have you gone by the name Aiden at any point of your life by any chance? First tackle here. Maori All Stars, 20 metres out. It is 22-0 right now. There is still 22 minutes to go of the game, but it's not looking pretty here for the Maori All Stars. Can they at least get on the board here, though? 5 metres out from the line. They go right-hand side. I think you know at this point that we know it's you, brother. Third tackle, 3 metres out. Can they score? Zahara Tamara. Underneath here for Kennedy Sherrington. She'll be 4 metres out. Moody says they're going to score here surely. You'd hope so. It's a bit of a welcome to YouTube moment here, Sam. So basically, the more streams you're on, the more you can recognise trolls immediately. Like without even having to go onto their profile. Here's a good chance here for the Maori All Stars. But the defence from the Indigenous is great. But Zali Faye gets the ball after an offload. Zali Faye pushing, shoving, taking out of the 5 though. So this will be fit tackle now. Oh no, that was fit tackle. Was fit tackle. Love having the most overrated stat in sports. No losing records since 2003 while going 9-8. Progress Connor says, do you bet, Mr. BKR? I have in the past, mate. I don't really kind of do it anymore, though, because it has led me down a pretty bad path previously, like it does with pretty much everybody. So, kind of, I go through my spurts, but, like, not really. Not really, man. But knock on there from the Indigenous. Not really. But okay for you guys too. And, you know, I'm not going to stop anybody else. Sam says, most of the time I'm just listening to you while playing computer, so don't read chat. Well, yeah. It's very quick. You get used to it. I've been doing it for long enough now. Jay's been doing it for long enough now. Daz, everyone, most people will know kind of when there's somebody who's a little bit dodgy in the chat. The chat bets for him. Exactly right, Mitchell. The chat bets for me. You know, people will say, this is my bet, and then we take 10% of their bet, so that's my bet. Alright, so they're 20 metres out here from the line. First tackle here for the Maori All Star. 5.5 minutes to go here, the third quarter. No, I knew that was coming, Jay. Second tackle, 5 metres out from the line. Zahara Tamara. Oh, geez, she's a big bopper. Big bopper, but then Maya Himawana gets it right after. Third tackle, 5 metres out. Who is that number 19 there for the Māoris? Brilliant, big bopper. Over the top here. Knock on, Jasmine Strange. Knock on. Can't wait till Chapo tells you she loves a Hawaiian pizza. It actually wouldn't surprise me, to be completely honest with you. I did think about that as I was saying that. It wouldn't actually surprise me. I'll message her tonight. I will. I'll message her and I'll ask her. Because I'll ask her, I'll say, what should I say? I could actually message her like now, and she'll see it like halfway through the next game, I would say. But I'll message her afterwards, because my brain, while I'm streaming, I can't really think to type. 9 from 16 completions for the Maori side. Can't hold the ball at the moment. Yeah, it's not been great. It's not been great. Zach says, I've modified channels over the past couple of years to just used to checking names and chats, even if I'm not mod now. Yeah, you can just tell straight away. Mahalia Murphy got absolutely crushed in the tackle. Jeez, Zahara Tamara. Jeez, who is this 17? Who is this 17 from the Māoris? 17 is Shante Tamara. No, that's not the one thing about. Okay, Hitina Matua is the one that I'm talking about. So knock on there from Grace Kemp. Knock on the Mundos. Kemp says this is a bloodbath. Yeah, the Indigenous have been too good. They've just been too good here, son. But this next game, like, how about the wing pairing? Alofiana Khan-Pereira and Josh Adakar has got to be, tell me I'm wrong, the fastest wing pairing that I've ever seen in the NRL. Rugby League. What's a faster wing pairing? Slappers is a close game. Slappers learnt. Yeah, it's learnt. Matuish from the Rays, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, not sure, but she's just bopper. Tamara, she'll get Shante Tamara, gives that ball at the back. The wet weather here, not a pretty sign for chasing teams. Mead and Gordon. Nah, Loffy and Joshua Carr faster than Mead Gordon. For now. Yeah, no, Loffy and Joshua Carr are definitely faster than Mead Gordon. Definitely. Right hand side, they give it off here to... Oh, good pass! That's a brilliant pass. They could score here. Oh, Shanice Parker. 2 meters out from the line. 4 tackle. Probably the best pass of the game. Sherrington. Wow, that's unbelievable defense, man. Unbelievable defense there by the Indigenous. Their 5th tackle. Oh, no, they've made a mistake. It's a knock on. Oh, my God. Oh, it's a bad mistake there. They're about to score, but unfortunately knock on. Saba against Fox is fast, potentially. No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying, what do you think is the fastest wing pairing of all time that we have seen in the game? Okay, AKP faster than Vunivalu, for sure. Vunivalu wasn't even that fast. Suliasi Vunivalu wasn't that fast. He was just really quality. I remember when Suliasi Vunivalu got caught by like a forward in that game, that Storm Rabbitohs game. Did he get caught by Alex Johnson who's not fast? Suliasi Vunivalu wasn't fast. Tino and Greg Eastwood. Tino's got a bit of pace on him. Greg Eastwood and Jared Wallace would be one of the slowest. But I don't think that... I wouldn't say... Oh, it's a lost ball again from the Indigenous. They've lost the ball a lot this last little bit. Shanice Parker will be 25 minutes out. This Indigenous backline's elite. Are you talking about the women's game or the men's? Eastwood was the man. Greg Eastwood, what a bloke. Big bopper. Big bopper. Blake Ferguson and Micah Sivo holds that title. No chance. All right, Shanta Tamara, second tackle. 5 minutes out of the line. Out the back. Charrington, Shanice Parker. She kind of tripped up a little bit there. Oh, big hit from Chapo. Oh, you can't tell me she's not the woman of the match here. Chapo, 2 tries. She's been brilliant, man. It's got to be El Chapo. It's got to be El Chapo. Holy damn. Penalty to the Indigenous. Vunivalu could jump. He wasn't as much of a runner. Do you guys remember that game, though? I think the Storm beat the Rabbitohs like 68-6 or 68-0 or something like that. And Suliasi Vunivalu got the ball off like an intercept or an awful kick from like Cody Walker or something like that. And then Vunivalu just like gapped it down the right-hand side of the field. This was at Amy Park. But he got caught and then kicked on the inside. And it was Adokar, I think, who followed up and caught it. Ball didn't go out the full, but it does go out for the penalty. Fergus still hasn't got his nose fixed yet. No, he's too focused on his cruiser. His boxes are cruisers. Zax is I don't know what's happening here. Men's. Oh, yeah, the Indigenous backline in the men's game is wild. Absolutely wild. And I would include the 6 and 7 as well. It would have been even more elite. Oh, to make up and take him down. Second tackle, 25 metres to go. Oh, don't worry about that. 3/4 time. 3/4 time. I don't think the Indigenous get the ball back. No, they do, but from a kickoff. I think so they're doing it. But 3/4 time here, guys. 22-0 to the Indigenous. Just a bit of a slap up right now as we're... Oh, dear me. We're coming close. We are coming close to the big bumper game right after this. But it's 22-0 to the Indigenous. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. And we've got a big night ahead. We will stream both games. Fatima says, what happened to City vs Country game? I'm really disappointed about that. I loved those City vs Country. City vs Country was effectively a qualifier for New South Wales back in the day. Yeah, I love City vs Country. It was really good because even as a Queenslander, you still get behind you either get behind City or Country, right? Obviously, I'm from the Gold Coast. I would be City. But yeah, they just kind of got rid of it. It just, I don't know. I don't know why it happened. Someone might know. Freddie Flack says, I know some commentators are biased, but I'm struggling to listen to these Fox commentators pushing for the Maori All Stars to score. Yeah, look, I get what you mean, man. Especially when it comes to the women's game. I'm not a fan of the women's commentary at all. Blocker Roach is a clown in his own right in regards to the men's. But as an overall collective, I don't mind the NRL commentary. But the NRLW, I do struggle with it because they say some really kind of obscure things that doesn't make sense. And there is a lot more bias with it. So at least you guys know when you come here, you're going to get my opinion, my true opinion. Yes, bias will come through at times, but at the end of the day, I'll tell you realistically what I think as well. Like, I don't like the Broncos, but I'll tell you how I think the Broncos will do, regardless, right? Someone says, don't blame them. New South Wales sucks. It does suck, New South Wales. It does suck, that's for sure. But City vs Country was great. Who did everyone support? Like, everyone here, tell me, would you be a City fan or a Country fan? Kempo says, NRL commentary wins with Vossi alone. Always so entertainment by him. I think Vossi used to be a lot better than he is now, but he is still one of the better. Slapper and Daz make NRL country, Brocky Sports Country, Broncos Content City. So, people who are saying country, are you from the country? Like, whereabouts are you from? Like, why do you go for country? Like, if you're in New South Wales, we're talking Mudgee, we're talking... would you class Newcastle? Because that's like a bit of a country vibe, even though it's a city. Oh no, Kelly Underwood is one of the worst commentary ever. Okay, slapper. Yeah, I don't know. I would say, would you class Newcastle as country? It's actually a good question because if you've been to Newcastle, you know that it's like a working class kind of backs against the wall, tough knit country kind of vibe, I would say. No. So Newcastle is a city, Freddie Flack. I know that. But what I'm saying is, it's not like a city like, for example, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, the likes, right? And then I'd say Gold Coast and Newcastle could be similar. But Gold Coast is really built up. Newcastle isn't built up. It's still kind of like the lower buildings, you know what I'm saying? There's no like massive buildings there, right? That's what I'm saying. There's still a country vibe about it. Grew up in Lismore when I was little. Okay, well, that's country. Yeah. At least it was smart move, Brocky. Country, Donny. By the way, guys, the fourth quarter has started here. Good offload there from Chapo. And they'll get this ball. Oh, but they'll lose the ball. Don't worry about that. So it's going to be... No, it's going to be a penalty here to the Maori All Stars. Country, Donny, Meaty, Kevy G all played for them. It was purely based on what Titans players were playing on what teams. Yeah, makes sense. Would you ever see Greggy Bird? Greg Bird probably would have played at some point. You probably would have seen LaFranchi back in the day come through. So, the Maori All Stars, the ball, 35 metres out here from the line. Carrigan Reynolds got fined 5k and 10k respectively. Yeah. Why'd Reynolds get the most? Why'd 10k go to Reynolds and 5k only go to Carrigan? Carrigan was the one who was arcing up. Grew up in the country, that's why. Daz, mate. How are you a Suns fan from the country? Andrew John's from Newcastle area and played the country. Yeah, but did he... Like Anthony Don, for example. Oh, here we go. The ball goes out the back here at the 20. The Maori All Stars, here's a chance. No, Shanice Parker taking down 15 metres out from the line. 4 tackle. All right, guys. Freddie Flack does not want us to see the Maori All Stars score a try, so let's really back him in here. Left hand side of the Maori All Stars. Go! 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 He gets the ball uploaded. Here come the Maori All Stars. There's a chance. Oh, man, we're all really hoping and dreaming and wishing and praying the Maori All Stars score here. Fit tackle, 5 metres out here from the line. 30 minutes to go here of the game. Underneath, Shannon Marto! My girl! So close. So close. But no siree. Freddie Flax says, I hope the Titans are spooners. Gee whiz. It won't happen, though. So you can hope all you like, mate. You can hope all you want, but it's not going to happen. Ken Rose says, Bird played a couple in the early 2010s at some point. LaFranchi was City, I believe. Yeah, LaFranchi was City, yeah. He was. Anthony Don would have been country. He's from, like, Gosford, isn't he? I think Donny was from Gosford. But, like, you'd be City if you're Sydney. Because Penrith would still be classed as City, wouldn't it? It would be, surely. So it's going to be another mistake by the Indigenous All Stars. This game's got mistakes written all over it for the next 12 minutes. So it's going to be second tackle here for the Maori All Stars. They're 20 metres out from the line. He was squashed like a meat in a sandwich. You don't want to leave her open in the goal square. Orange team. No, the orange team one is always the best commentary I've ever seen. Yeah, Penrith is City. They have a beach now. Mate, brilliant beach out there. Can't wait. I get to go swimming at Penrith Beach at the end of the year. How good is that? Round 27. Hopefully I survive. Try time for Jasmine Strange. Try time there for Maori All Stars. 22-4 with a kick to come. 22-4 here with a kick to come. They do get a try down that right wing. Jasmine Strange. I will say, though, banter aside, like, it's good to see at least both teams score. You don't want to see a team get beaten 1-0 in one of these kind of games. Bit late. A little bit late, Slava. A little bit late. Da 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 da. 35 minutes till we go live in the next game, too. I can't believe people thought for a second that Adam Reynolds or Paddy Carrigan would get actually suspended. There's never a chance. Broncos Connor says, I wouldn't be surprised if Palacia plays third over the Titans this year. His ball playing really improved towards the end of the year. Whenever Carrigan filled in a second row, Palacia played third over Kobe. I can't really talk too much about inner workings of the Titans. But I'm pretty certain I could say that Palacia won't be out 13. Zach Hewitt says, Reece Walsh would want to represent a country. He wouldn't handle being called a city boy. No, he's Narang, brother. He's Narang. No, Reece Walsh, Reese's Pieces, he's Narang. He's city all over. Dangerous place, Narang. Tasso says, there's no way the NRL doesn't bring two of their best players over to Vegas. Could you imagine the scenes? Hey, listen, guys, we're not going to bring two of the best players from our game over because they grabbed each other on a night out. 10 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe. 10 minutos to go. Yeah, that's why I made the joke. He wouldn't want to get called the city boy because of his tough upbringing. Tough upbringing, Narang. Tough upbringing, Narang. Narang's real tough. I hope Biden attends this game. Joe Biden, American politics, getting into the women's Indigenous versus All Stars game. All right, so the Maori get this ball through Shannon Mato to the 25. 10 minutes to go here, the fourth quarter. If they score right now, it's game on. They missed the kick, by the way. Tough upbringing for a tough man that paints his fingernails. Second tackle here. The Indigenous kind of welcomed this on themselves, to be fair. They've lost the ball a lot of times. There's a lost ball, as I say, from the Maori All Stars, but the Indigenous kind of just kept giving the ball back and back and back and back to the Maoris. So 0 tackle left. The Indigenous at the halfway point. Shaylee Bett gets his ball inside the attacking half. Oh, that's a penalty. Yep, that's a penalty to the Indigenous. You can't strip the ball after the tackle's already been made. Basically, what's happened here, she tackled her. As Shaylee is standing up, she's stripped the ball. Like, to stand up to play the ball, she strips the ball. That was silly from Candy Charrington. What are you doing? What you doing? You okay? You good, fam? You good blood. They're good blood. All right, 25 metres out here. Can Jamie Chapo get a hat trick? She's on 2 tries. Can she get a third right now? Chapo, 10 metres out here from the line. First tackle. They go right-hand side now. Kelly Joseph to Tamika Upton. Upton here to Olivia Koenig, and she'll get taken down 10 metres out from the line. They thought there was a knock-on, but there wasn't. They go right-hand side again here to Tamika Upton. Upton, short ball. Oh, Bobby Law, 3 minutes out from the line, third tackle. Zali Faye, good tackle. Go back out left-hand side. We want to see Chapo get a hat trick. Give it off again. Todd Hunter, she'll get absolutely annihilated and tackle 15 minutes out, fourth tackle. Come on, left-hand side, give it off. No, we don't want right-hand side. We want Jamie Chapman. Bobby Law again. 8 metres out from the line. Fit tackle. Go back out left. Come on, Chapo. Chapo for a Hattie. Oh, they've called knock on here. Bobby Law knock on. Bobby Law knock on. No, they're going to challenge this. Talisha Harden will challenge this. So even if it's their ball, they'll get it on 5th. May as well. It's only 8 minutes to go. Oh, unless there's a penalty here for a hand on the ball, potentially. Okay, so as she's trying to get up here... Nah, she's just lost that ball. She's just lost that ball. She just fumbled that ball like a no tomorrow. There's definitely no tomorrow with that fumble. Definitely a knock on there. I don't even know why we're still looking at this. I do not know why we are still looking at this. We're still looking at this. She's not obviously stripped it. Zach says, catching a pass from Tom Brady will be the best achievement Reese will have done in his career if he stays in Brisbane. To be fair, like, banter aside, that is a pretty cool thing to have next to your name. Captain Shannon's unsuccessful, so it will be... It will be Maori All Stars ball at the 10 metres. 8 to go. Hey, wow, I get 20 minutes break. How was that? Jeez. But with that being said, the Indigenous All Stars will get a bit of a breather here, which is what they would love. Imagine if he dropped it. That would have he would have been memed incessantly. Anyone could have caught that float up. It was still kind of a heavy throw, but with that being said, like, yeah. If you drop a ball from Tom Brady, it's a problem because he's the greatest of all time. I do think Patrick Mahomes could overtake him eventually, but he's not even close yet. Oh, huge tackle there by Chapo and Shaylee Bent. Oh, the Titans duo. Oh, and Shaylee Bent in for another tackle again. Third tackle here. They're 13 metres out here from their own line. This is actually really solid defence here from the Indigenous. On third tackle, 20 metres out. This is solid to keep him down here. Mato, good run to the 30. Oh, I thought she lost that ball. I will say that all three Titans women have been really good today. Chapa with a double, Shay Lee with a try, and Shannon Mato has probably been one of the better for the Maori All Stars. There's not been a great deal of quality from the Maori All Stars today. At least we can go until September before we hear Chris Collinsworth circle jerk Mahomes again. Mahomes is fantastic, but like I can't believe people say he's already better than Brady. It's just not true. Heard a YouTuber say before the last Super Bowl, Mahomes already passed Brady, and the only difference is a couple of Super Bowls. There's a penalty here for the Indigenous All Stars. Tamika Upton gets the penalty. But yeah, that YouTuber is silly, is what I'll say. Silly. Look, I think it's possible eventually, but it's not now. There's still plenty of time. Yeah, to be fair, Chapo did finish 2023 with a hat-trick. Can she start 2024 with a hat-trick? Come on, we want one more try for the El Chapo. What's my score for the men's game, Broncos content? I will say there's Chapo here. Good run. She's definitely won the match. Definitely played the match in this one. Score in the men's game, I will go with 24-16 Indigenous. 24-16 Indigenous. Second tackle, 28 metres out here. Todd Hunter. She'll go right-hand side. Let's get the ball in line, and then we want to see it go out left. Time to go out left here, Indigenous. Come on. Williams, they go right-hand side to make it Upton. Upton, short ball knock on by Olivia Koenig. Good tackle by Tamika Upton, though. I just don't understand. They keep, like, going down that right-hand side so frequently, but they've scored all of their tries on the left here today. Or maybe one try on the right wing. Besides that, all three other tries are from the left with Jamie Chapo and Charlie Ben. And that's a knock on there for the Maori All Stars. Danaman says he's about another 50k passing yards and another 400 passing touchdowns away from Brady in the old stats. So Destiny Abril knocks that ball on. 5 minutes to go here. I was expecting a much closer game, though. That's right. Yeah, she was Titans, Roosters, and Broncos, Destiny Abril. Alright, so Quincy Dodd to put this ball in. Come on, one more. They go to the right again. It doesn't make sense. To make it up and take another 20. I don't understand what they're reading. What are they reading differently to us? Because everything that they've scored has been on the left. Mahali and Murphy. Janelle Williams, 20 minutes out. Yeah, Moody, exactly. You call it last 12 minutes all errors, been like that. Absolutely. Here we go. Chapo. Here we go. She's trying to get the ball free. She's still going here. 10 metres out of the line. Third tackle. Eyes lit up. They go right-hand side. Here comes the Indigenous. Can they score another one right now? Offloads it. Give it out left-hand side. Wait. Oh, that's a high tackle. No high tackle. Dodd taking down 10 metres out. 4 tackle. Swear that was a high tackle just then. Todd Hunter will go right. After Killy Joseph. They kick it through. Dib and knock on. It's going to be a try time to the Indigenous Kimberly Hunt. The kick goes through and Kimberly Hunt will pick it up. So it will be 26-4 here with the kick to come to the Indigenous All Stars. 4-hour round trip for training. Kimberly Hunt. Wowee. That's impressive, man. That is impressive. Listening to KO's male commentator, quite sure he's saying mulberry, not multi or Maori. So basically, like, Australians can get a pass for saying Maori, right? You can get a pass if you say Maori, but it's pronounced kind of with a D, right? That's why you hear me say like Maori, right? It's like they roll the R into a D. It's kind of interesting the way that it comes. But Australians should be able to get away with saying Maori because that's how it actually looks. I don't understand why commentary, when they don't know how to say it, continuously say it. And again, if I was saying it completely incorrectly, I'd be caught up on it. But people don't because they know how to say Maori. But 2.5 minutes to go here. 26-4 with a kick to come. Just too good here, the Indigenous women today. Why has there been 30 seconds out onto the clock? $26-4. I'm not personally a fan of this commentary. But Kira Dibbs had a good game too. 2 try assists, 3 out of 4 goals. Let's see if she can make it 4 out of 5. Not quite as good as Tanner Boyd. It would be 5 out of 5 because that bloke doesn't miss. But she will miss that one, so it will be 3 out of 5. Zach says we don't need extra time. There's no extra time anyway. I believe in this Indigenous All Stars game, it's always a draw anyway. We had a draw a couple of years ago. Oh, I know what you're saying. We don't need extra time in regards to the clock giving extra minute or so. So I think Joe Tarpley just won the coin toss. And we will go live at 6:40, so we'll have about 20 minutes in between. Then we will be going live at 6:40. Half an hour before the game does start. Talk all things men's rugby league. 2.5 left here. We still want to see El Chapo get a hattie. It's what we came for, baby. It's what we're here for. Don't forget, I will ask her if she enjoys pineapple on pizza. Telling you. Is that Neil Henry? Neil Henry's still cracking on here. Wowee. Titans fans just got a flash from the past. Oh, crunch down to the halfway point. Todd Hunter, 4 tackle. You can get a Domino's strip in 20 minutes. I told you guys, I'm on the health kick at the moment. Oh, this might bounce well here. Oh, bounces back on the inside. Oh, but they do get the ball here, the Maori All Stars. Timmy's out. Fire Breather's not Pooja. It's not. Fire Breather is good. Neil Henry, what's next? Dean Pay will show up. Steve says, what's up? Did you watch Super League and Super Bowl and thoughts? I did. Knock on there for the Maori All Stars. I did. My thoughts are, should have been the Lions. Detroit Lions would have won that game. I guarantee you. I 100% will say to you guys right now, if the Lions did not choke away that choke away the NFC Championship, they would have won the Super Bowl. They would have beaten either of those teams. Guaranteed on that day. Now, I don't even think it's a debate. AJ Ellis says, Todd Smith is reffing the men's game. Yikes. So a minute to go here. Come on. Hattie, hat trick. Here we go. Hattie, hat trick. Lions would have known the OT rules. So right hand side. Here come the Indigenous. Can they hit the thrifty 30? They don't have Domino's in Shanghai. Actually, they might because they have a Domino's in Cairo, Egypt. So they might have it in Shanghai. Probably do in Shanghai. As you look over at the Pyramid of Giza, there is a Domino's that you can look at the Pyramid of Giza from. Fun fact. I used to work at Flight Centre. I know. At the back here. Here's a chance. Over the top here. Oh, try time. No. 1 metre out there. That was so close, but she's lost the ball. She's lost the ball there. 13 seconds to go here. That should be the final score. I think they took Chapo off, by the way, because she wasn't there in that left wing just then. Left centre. 3 seconds to go here. I don't even know if they'll play well. I don't even think they'll do it again. There we go, guys. There we go. 26-4 is the final score of the Indigenous All Stars. Too good. Jamie Chapman with a couple of tries. Kimberly Hunt with a couple of tries. Shaylee Bent was great as well. Dib was fantastic. Overall, the Indigenous side just absolutely crushed them. For the Maori All Stars, Jasmine Strain scored their try. I thought that Shannon Marto was pretty good for the most part. But overall, it was just the Indigenous show here today. So there you go, guys. We're jumping off for 20 minutes. The next stream in 20 minutes' time is the men's game. Indigenous All Stars versus the Maori All Stars. Gonna be a good one, guys. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys in 20 minutes' time. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.